Bring in Fox News contributor Georgette Mosbacher ahead of tonight's debate. Georgette, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining us. What are you expecting out of tonight's big debate?
Well, you know, let's just walk through it really quickly. One, Donald Trump is surging in the national polls. However, let's look at the state-by-state polls in terms of the first three primaries. Let's put that aside for a minute. We've got Cruz, who is literally the big story. I mean, he was second tier. How things can change quickly. Now, he's right now expected to win Iowa. Then you have the dark horse, which is Chris Christie, who had a plan of action for New Hampshire, which appears to be working. You've got Rubio, who looks like he's going to pick up what both the money and the support that Bush had. Bush is becoming an asterisk in this.
Yeah.
So I would say those are the ones you're going to look at. And the free fall of Dr. Ben Carson. So it's an interesting dynamic and how quickly it's changed.
And
from just a month ago.
The debates are really interesting because we haven't had this many debates. It's a much different way of getting to know the candidates and getting to see the candidates interact with each other. Having this so frequent, I think it's a much better way for the American people to know who they're being.
Well, the question is tonight, is Donald going to attack Cruz? We know Cruz and Rubio are going to go at it. The question is whether Donald will attack Cruz. Cruz has stayed above this fray. Why? Because he wants Donald's followers, assuming
he's done a good job by staying above the fray.
Isn't it more the question mark whether or not Cruz responds and goes back after Trump? I mean, we know that Trump is willing to go after Cruz. He's already done it with his maniac comment. Yeah. But it's Ted Cruz who has held himself above the fray and avoided attacking Donald Trump.
I loved his answer to that.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
It was
very classy.
The tweet of the maniac song? Great.
It was brilliant. But Cruz is clearly the smartest, the most organized person on that stage. He's got over 200,000 volunteers already signed up.
Wow. And he's the toughest on terrorism. He's definitely coming out strong against ISIS.
Absolutely. But you're going to see that as the main question tonight. So they're all going to be ready for that one. Yeah. They're all going to have their policy position on...
He's a great debater, that's for sure.
No question. He and Rubio are the two great debaters.
But can he win the general election? Can Ted Cruz win the general election?
Well, that's the question. And here's the real conundrum for the Republican Party. They hate Cruz almost as much as they hate Donald Trump.
Why?
Now
Why, Georgette?
Simply, from what I can gather, if he goes on the Senate floor with a bill, he can't get it second. His colleagues literally hate him.
And that's a great challenge. I mean, you see that with Obama. Obama has a tough time playing well with others, and it makes him a less effective president because he just doesn't know how to reach across the aisle and get people to work with him.
And Cruz has a problem in that respect. Republicans hate him. That isn't to say that he may be a better alternative to Donald for the Republicans that really matter in this. However, he's not one that they would like. Look, they want Rubio.
Yeah. Well, he's the next establishment.
Exactly.
Beyond
yeah, they
Bush.
want Rubio. He's the next established candidate. But Cruz is organized.
We got to talk about the